There's a very good bookstore in Burbank, California called Auto Books, Aero Books, and it's been there for about 60 years. And because I write books, I go in there once in a while and sign them when I'm in town. Well, the lady that owns that bookstore, Tina, gave us a lead on a friend of hers, Astra, who lives very close to the bookstore, whose husband recently passed away, and he's got a couple of cars that he owned in their garage that they are looking to now probably sell. So they've invited us inside to take a look what they have. Hello. You're Astra. How are you? Tom Cotter.
Fine.
And what's
Hello, I'm Davis.
Davis. Okay. And this is a bigger garage than most houses around here. Did your husband build this garage?
Yes.
Huh, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. Well, let's see what's in there.
I'll go turn the lights on.
Uh-huh. Now can you tell us about these cars?
Oh, I can tell you some about them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a 65 Citroën Ami 6. As you can see, it's very original. I do understand there's a different engine, a larger Citroën engine put into it. But original type is still the two-cylinder air-cooled engine.
Two-cylinder air-cooled?
Yes.
So it's like a 2 chevaux motor?
I believe so.
Ah. And so how long did he own this?
More than 30 years.
He's owned this for more than 30 years.
Yeah.
And that's probably original paint. I mean, it looks like in fantastic
Yes.
condition. You don't know what year it is though, right?
65.
65, yeah.
65.
Yeah.
Oh, 65. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh. So this was last registered 2003. So really, this has been 14 years since this has been on the road. I just sit in this thing. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person.
Lift up a little bit. Press the button and lift up.
Oh, there we go. Citroëns are French. And so the French just have different ways of doing things. Like designing a steering wheel with one spoke, you know, so most wheels have 2 spokes or maybe 3, and early cars would have 4. Well, the French decided, why have all those spokes when one will do? So the spoke on the wheel is actually connected right down to the steering column, right through. Interesting, and it still seems pretty solid. This has got 75,000 miles on it. It's got a shifter that comes out of the dashboard like a 2CV. That's a nice little car. For a 1965 car, this is an amazing condition. You know, we looked at the French design steering wheel with the one spoke. Just take a look at this hood here. It's almost like a mustache, and it fits right in down here into the grille. What an unusual style. Everything about, you know, French cars, and especially Citroën, is unusual. They're like, you know, rolling sculpture in some case. They don't have a lot of horsepower, but they really do look beautiful. Or unusual, I should say. And this car?
This is a 68 Datsun 510, all original.
Did he buy this car new?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, brand new.
Wow. It's funny, we've been doing Barn Find Hunter episodes now for a year and a half, I suppose. We've never run across a Datsun 510, and we've run across 2 now in 2 days. This is certainly the nicest one that I've maybe seen in my life, and I'm a Datsun 510 enthusiast, driver, collector, and I used to have a business when I was just out of school repairing Datsun 510s. I've raced them, I've rallied them. This car is a one-owner car. It's 88,000 miles, which for a 510 is still brand new. 88,000, these 200,000 mile cars easy. The weak part of these cars was rust. They would rot out in the quarter panels, rot out in the rockers. The floors would rot out because they used very thin metal and didn't undercoat anything. This is a California car. It's been off the road since the 80s. It's one owner. It's been taken care of and garaged. It still has, come over here, take a look at this. This car was bought new, being shipped from Japan. They had plastic covering the door panels so they wouldn't get marred or dirty. Look at that, the plastic is still on here from 1968 on all 4 doors. This is just an amazing car. You know, I get excited about cars like this. You know, I mean, it might sound unusual to some people, but This is a car that is increasing in demand and respect these days, and people are looking for these cars. And so this car, I haven't spent much time around. Did he drive this car much? Do you know him that long?
Oh, I've known him, yeah, many years. He did drive it, yeah. Like you mentioned, you know, we speak Latvian, and he drove this to the Latvian Community Center once in a while.
Now, what a contrast between a lightweight, low-powered French car to a heavyweight, high-powered American car. So his interests were all over the map.
Yes.
You don't have a price on this one yet?
No, I do not.
That's a good, solid car. So you've shown us Astras's cars here, but I'm told that she has a Ferrari that you're working on at your house. Can we go over and take a look at that as well?
Yes.
This is a 1981 Ferrari 400i. I stands for injection. There's not many of these in the States. This is a gray market car, and what David said, these are cars were never imported to the States. People brought them in individually. What makes this car unusual is that it's got a manual gearbox. Most of the cars you see like this are automatics. It was a GM Turbohydromatic. How many miles are on it?
It has 102,000 kilometers. It's very confusing. It has the mile per hour speedometer, but the odometer is still in kilometers.
So does it start and run?
Yes.
Let's see this. Fire that mother up. Are those the fuel injectors rattling in there?
The alternator has a loose bearing.
Oh, loose bearing.
That's what that is, yeah.
Whoa! There's a lot going on in there, man. That's smooth, man. Wow. So I guess is it a 4 liter?
Yes.
4 liter double overhead cam, 12 cylinders. So little tiny pistons that are able to move very rapidly. That was the whole idea Ferrari always had. Small displacement, lightweight cars that would race American cars like Cobras and GT40s with bigger displacement engines, but they were heavier. That's a nice car. Let's take a look in the trunk. Boy, that sounds pretty, doesn't it? So just some accessories and parts in here. This is probably the jack. You know, Ferrari toolkits are like an industry in themselves. Some of the early Ferraris, toolkits can go for $50,000.
Wow.
Original ones. This is probably the last affordable front-engine 12-cylinder Ferrari there is. Every other 12-cylinder front-engine Ferrari in history has gone up in value to millions, and in some cases tens of millions of dollars in the case of a GTO. So if you are a Ferrari enthusiast but can't afford the traditional Ferraris of racing cars and touring cars, here's an 81 that might fit your budget. I'm looking at the Hagerty value guide here, and in concours condition, this would be valued at $44,900. And that would be a clean car with good tires, good paint, good chrome. Then we go down to excellent condition, $33,200. In good condition, $28,500, and in fair, $22,000. But down at the bottom is a little asterisk which says add 35% for a 5-speed, which is what this has. So suddenly, you know, these values are, you can inflate them somewhat. I would say this is in excellent condition for a car with 102,000 kilometers on it. It's complete, it runs well. The only thing I can see it missing is a radio, which could be sourced without too much trouble, but it's got a 5th spare tire on the same rim as on here. It's got the jack, the toolkit, nice interior that can be brought back up. The leather seems to be in pretty sound condition with some age cracks, but I think that could be massaged out of it. This is probably the last affordable 12-cylinder front-engine Ferrari you'll see in a while.
I know all the parts are in the back seat for it.
That's a pretty clean motor for what year? 64?
65.
65, what a clean motor. Whoa. Did you buy this locally, I guess?